Hello and welcome. I'm Richa Dhody, and today I'm going to be talking to someone who has dominated East Coast weddings with his graphic design solutions. His products have been part of luxury venues of New York, like the Pier, the Plaza, the St. Regis. Guys, today he's going to be talking to us and telling us what his mantra is to win clients and what are the biggest challenges of his profession. So let's get started and stay tuned till the end for a genuine advice by none other than Rob Hayes. So, hey Rob, welcome to the show.
What's going on? Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, little on what the show is about, okay? Very simple. You gotta be frank and honest so that I get to know the real you. And the budding entrepreneurs of the event industry get to take advantage of your experience. Ready?
Yeah,
Okay. Personally, Rob, I'm super excited to chat with you today. You know why?
Why?
Because you are someone who thought out of the box to be a part of wedding industry. And that is true. But we'll come back on that later. First, tell me about your journey. Like, what were you studying in college?
So in college, I did advertising. So it's a little different. If I went into the corporate world, I probably would have done something in that field. But printing in a way, it has something to do with it. I mean, I advertise my own business, so there's definitely some relativity there.
Yeah. So and then, like, what happened when, how did you decide to join your mom's business? She's the one who started the graphic solutions, right?
Yes. So she started the business when I was a little baby. Like I think I was a year old when she started it. And then my brother is 14 years older than me. He got involved in the business about, I want to say 10 or 11 years ago. And then they got into large format printing about 8 years ago, and he started doing the dance floors about 7 years ago.
Okay.
So then I joined the team officially 3 years ago, but I've been working with the business since I was a little baby. I mean, since a little kid, helping out once in a while.
Yeah, but it wasn't like when you were studying, it wasn't your plan to join them, right?
No, not at all.
I knew that. But then how did you, like, what happened that changed your mind to join the family business?
So to be honest with you, the fact that the products we had were more exciting, that was a big part of it. I love the event industry. I have a hospitality background anyway, so I like being in the event industry. I like being around people, so having that part of it really helped. But it was also timing. It just turned out that after I graduated, Jason needed some help on the customer front part of the business, which is where I'm pretty good. That's like my background. So the opportunity came up and I took it and we kind of just ran with it.
Awesome. So, and when was this discovered that, like graphic is a big thing in wedding industry?
Yes, it is. My brother, he discovered it. He had heard kind of like a little birdie, he had been thinking of the idea because he was a DJ. So so he was DJing and he was looking at these dance floors and he was like, if I can wrap a car, I mean, I can wrap a floor. And he kind of figured out how to wrap dance floors, and we kind of took it from there. I mean, it took us a long time to get to where we are now. Like his first floor was tough.
Wow. But that is so innovative, right? Like I haven't seen, like, people I think started doing this in especially this area after you. Would you say that is right?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, we kind of came into it at the same time as a couple other people. So we weren't, I wouldn't say, I don't know who was actually first, but we all everyone who did it, they kind of did it in around the same time.
Got it. Yeah. So your company has been in the business for more than 20 years?
More than 20 years, 1991. Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. So how has the working style changed, like after you joined? What has that really changed in the business?
The event part of the business is very different from what our company was used to and built around to begin with. I mean, our office is a Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And then my involvement, because I handle most of the event stuff, is always, I mean, as you know, We go to events after hours. All of our events are on the weekends. So it's kind of like, it's almost like a second department of Shout that handles events as opposed to what goes on Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's a totally different arena where the work culture is totally different now. So you mean that, right?
Exactly.
Do you have a different team?
So we have, I think, 11 or 12 full-time employees who are on board with us all the time. And then we have our seasonal people who work for the events and kind of handle that stuff.
Got it, got it. So, but there is so much competition in the market right now. How is
It's getting big.
Shout like literally different from the others?
So I like to think that our customer service is on another level. Me personally, I take care of every person as if they're a part of my family. It's almost a fault because just like you and I, you know, we're good friends as well as working in the industry together. So I kind of take that approach with everybody. Like I make everybody my friend. I make everybody part of my family, and that's important to me. You know, I don't want to do it any other way. It's not enough for me. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's something people are able to connect with you at such a comfortable level, and that's the key, I think, to you.
Exactly.
Right. Who manages your social media account?
So social media, me and Jason, my brother, have a little bit of involvement, but we have a company called Revelation Creative. They handle all of our social posts, social blogs, all of that kind of stuff. And they are incredible. I couldn't say one bad thing about them. So
wow, that's incredible thing about them.
Yeah.
So, and what is like your superpower, you would say, that brings you back in action when you're feeling low?
My superpower.
Yes.
So I think, again, I always go back to my brother. Me and him have some things in common, but one thing that we definitely have in common is just our ambition and our drive. And I think it's unmatched, honestly. If we want to get something done and have the goal of getting something done, we're going to do it. And we don't stop until we do it. Like when we had any sort of issues that ever came up throughout our growing process, we would tirelessly work at it until it was perfect and figure it out until it's perfect so that we know it's not going to happen again if we had any issues. So that's
wow, that is so perfect. I'm waiting to meet your brother, by the way, now.
You've never met him?
I haven't, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so we gotta meet him. So tell me something. In a business like yours, what is a day-to-day challenge that you face?
There's a lot of them.
We need to know that.
Yeah, as you know too. I mean, in the event world, every event is different. None of them are the same. So we run into different problems on every install, essentially, that people don't really know unless you work with vinyl. Like vinyl is a very specific product. It's very touchy. So there's certain little things that people won't think anything of that if you work with vinyl, you know how big of a problem that could be for you. I think one of the other big thing too, which again, this goes hand in hand with you, is taking a client's vision and bringing that to life, you know? So like them giving you an idea and you being able to graphically depict it and have them confident in you enough that you can actually bring it to life for them. So that's a big part of my job, is making them comfortable with that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the challenge we all are into. The creative world is in that challenge forever.
Exactly, and it's never gonna go away. But it's a fun challenge, you know. There's
that's the fun part.
Yeah, there's something about taking a job when you have a week to get it done and just making it happen. I mean, I enjoy that, you know. It's really fulfilling to get that done, and then also their reaction is gold. I mean,
I know. I truly do. Like when I got into this, that was my main focus. That reaction craves me to give even more back, right?
Exactly. It just drives you, and all the stress that you go through, that just makes it all go away immediately.
Yeah. So now enough of little serious questions. Let's make it a little fun. I'm going to ask you a few questions and you must reply in one word or yes or no.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Okay. Did you skip a day to take a bath during this quarantine?
To take a bath?
Yes.
No.
You did not skip a day.
To take a bath? Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely skipped one. Yeah.
Okay.
There's one day I did
Okay.
not shower.
Okay. Yes. Now the next one. Have you ever lied to your client about your location?
Not lied. I'll always tell people where we are, but I don't really boast where we are.
Okay.
So no, I haven't lied. No.
Okay. I'll take that. Have you ever upcharged any of your client because you knew that the person is really loaded?
No, I have not.
No.
Maybe I
Okay.
should, but
Okay, that's an idea. I'm just floating around. Okay. Have you ever flirted with anyone in the industry?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was the soft. Yeah. Okay. That was very honest and hilarious. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Okay. Moving on. I know how much you love to attend industry parties.
Yeah.
Tell me how important are such gatherings?
I think it's incredibly important, not only for the socialization part and us getting out there and meeting everybody, but also just us being able to enjoy the event industry itself ourselves. I mean,
Yeah.
we have to go to so many events, we don't get to attend any of them. So we definitely have to enjoy it a little bit ourselves as well. But I think it's more so important for meeting everybody. I mean, you have to get out there and meet people. It's necessary. As much as it's a digital world, there's nothing better than face-to-face interaction.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
Hmm.
true.
Hmm.
Tell me one passionate thing for which you feel this is something I definitely want to do.
Okay. Passionate thing. So I've always, and this might have something to do with being in the event industry, but I've always wanted to have an event. And I kind of did this in college. I had these
Mm-hmm.
like branded parties that a
Okay.
bunch of people, like, it became a big thing by the fourth one of them. And now that I'm obviously not in college, I would love to do one for the event industry. I would love to have an event where I rent out a venue, throw a party, wrap everything under the
Ooh.
sun.
Oh my God, that's fun. Tell me, like some different kind of products that you guys offer. I know about your flooring wraps, and that is pretty hot. Tell us something about that, and what are the other products?
So the floor wraps are obviously our big product, but people actually don't really know we do a lot. Because when we started in small format printing, like business cards, pamphlets, brochures, direct mailing, things of that nature. We can do
Mhm.
booklets, bindings, things like that. But as far as the large format, really anything. I mean, we could do posters, walls, banners, signage, vehicle graphics. So
Wow.
we really do a lot. And the floor wraps
Yeah.
are just, that's really the product that we promote. That's the product that's the most popular, and it's the most fun. But as far as everything like corporate goes, we can really kind of do a whole complete branding package for any company.
Wow. I mean, that's fabulous. To be
Yeah.
honest, I didn't know all of that at all about your company.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. No one really knows. And
Yeah.
it's just not something, it's not what we promote. Because, I mean, as you know, print has really gone online for the most part. So
Mm-hmm.
it's tough to compete in that industry except for relationships that we built. But
Mm.
definitely, we still do it. I'm more than happy to do it for anybody. So,
Great. So, in your field, I know you know so many people. Who are the ones that you follow and you'd advise the people who want to learn something about your industry? Who are the ones we can learn from?
so to learn in my business,
Yeah.
so as I was saying earlier, there's the obvious number ones, which there's three companies that come to mind other than Shout. So
Uh-huh.
you gotta go to Shout first. But but
Yes.
also Bombshell Graphics, they do amazing work. Lace Vinyl Shop does amazing work, and also INDAGLOW Productions in Atlanta. I've seen
Mm.
their stuff. They do some great stuff too. So
Oh yeah.
there's a lot of people that I look up to as well. I mean, like I said, we're all in the same boat. We all do
Mm.
amazing work. We all do the same product, but there's enough business out there for all of us.
Yeah, that's true. So, Rob, give one little advice for the upcoming entrepreneurs. What would you say to them?
Just don't give up. That's the biggest thing. If you have a feeling in your gut, follow your heart and go get it. Don't listen to anybody that wants to tell you otherwise. I mean, anybody that wants to tell you no, push them right out of the way and go get it.
That is such a wonderful advice, Rob. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your insights. Where can our viewers see your work?
You can see our work at Go To Shout on Instagram, or if you go to our website, it's gotoshout.com.
Yes, guys, he's the best. He has so much great stuff, especially the floras, which are my favorite. You all have to check out his links below in the description. Well, thank you so much, Rob, for being with us. I had so much fun chatting with you.
And thank you for having me. I had fun too. And I'll see you soon, as soon as this whole thing's over.
Yes, we gotta catch up really soon.
Yes, definitely.
Did you notice how his clients are not just business but a part of his big family? If you felt the same, tell me in the comments below. Also share with me if you have any question regarding events or if you would like me to speak to a specific professional. Don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. Hit the bell icon. And if you want to see what's coming up next, follow me on Instagram at the Richa Dhody Show. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.